Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with the Stern Wafflecock. Skill, what is this tank? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that? We are going to have very special drop campaign for our next 45 or 42 days or something, where you can get IS-2M, where you can get the Stern Wafflecock, and where you can get VK4503. And keep this in mind, where the schedule goes. Where the schedule goes, you can find everything in the index calendar. Just click over there and you can see how it looks like. And you can click and you can pretty much click on the drop and you can see exactly what you are getting. This is madness, fellas. How busy it is going to be and how overall busy December is looking like. Also information, the tank isn't the finest, it's rated 2, so it is a bad tank, but it has extremely good gun handling and it is pretty much perfect sniper schnitzel in a way, right? That basically means you are finding the best red line possible and you are enjoying with this tank. This playstyle is definitely not for everyone, but some folks would definitely enjoy it and have a good time. Also, if you missed that, once again, just to highlight this, today we have the very first token drop. Tune in, you can get 5 tokens in order to progress for your free tank, if you know what I mean. So take an advantage out of this and get some free stuff. You can watch pretty much any World of Tanks content creator on Twitch, and it starts from 6 p.m. Lithuanian time, 4 p.m. British time, 5 p.m. German time, and whatnot. You get the point what I'm saying. Okay. Greetings! Damn, I would never thought I would see skill in game. You sweet, magnificent mother trucker, come here. Okay, so what is going to be the plan? The plan is straightforward and the plan is very simple. All we want for a full happiness, we want to sit here in the open field and just simply try to punish enemies for their mistakes and for their stupidity, and I can promise you that there is going to be plenty of it. Now, for a tier 7, this gun looks very nice and very good overall. There is nothing to complain about this gun handling. 240 alpha damage, right? 240 alpha damage, 203 millimeters of penetration, 1000 shell velocity. If you are loading the gold, you have 235 millimeters of penetration and 1250 shell velocity. So your shells are flying even faster pretty much, right? Nothing too unusual, nothing too crazy. Gold is better than a standard ammunition. Who could have expected that, right? Crazy. Absolutely insanity, fellas. Absolutely insanity. Who could have ever expected that? By the way, we need to be very smart here, right? We do not want to get spotted and we want to keep punishing enemies for being silly gooses, right? This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Oh, yo, this position seems very overcrowded, if you know what I mean. Also, this Skoda is showing his dominance and his weight difference for sure towards this little mother trucker with wheels. But that's to be expected, right? And that's why heavy tanks are the best in the world of tanks, right, fellas? No one can push you around, no one can do anything. No one can do anything for you, and you can just simply enjoy yourself and have a great time. Unfortunately, not ideal. It's okay. I got what I deserved, and not much what I can change about this. I am trying to figure out what is the right play for us, because there are so many bushwankers playing this game. It is absolutely crazy. And I'm talking about the tank destroyers. Look how many triangles do we have in this battle, right? And making pressure can be extremely difficult and extremely complicated, so I need to be very smart of how do I get involved into the game like this, and how am I going to show a bit of the dominance for the enemies, right? We need to be smart. This tank isn't created to make pressure. It is not Su 44 122 or however it's called, right? It is a sniper schnitzel tank, fellas. Please keep this in mind. We cannot get involved to the maximum and expect not to get punished by this. It doesn't work this way. Speaking about the good things, there is a Stunner Emil who is sitting in the middle of the field over there. I like it. I really like this position, fellas. I really want to highlight this. There is still a lot of bad things for us to do for enemy forces. And all we need to do, we need to aim properly and we are going to be completely alright. This IKEA is in a very bad position. Good, he's destroyed. Excellent. This is what we want to see. And now, all in all, our mission is just simply to wait until the Stunner Emil and Jet Panther will try to make a bit of pressure, and eventually they will. I am pretty sure that I have better view range than Jack Panzer 4, so we should be okay. So far we have 1,100 damage dealt. I know this may not be the most exciting score or the most exciting gameplay, I suppose to say, but this is what you are getting into whenever you are getting yourself this tank. So I think to highlight this, it is pretty good and it is the proper way to do the things, fellas. It is proper way to do the things. Meanwhile, Arta is going for a blind shot and Arta just blind shooted Škoda for pretty much 700 damage. Oh, Yopter, what a poor guy. What a poor guy, fellas. And there is nothing what he can do about this. Absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, we have the Arta who is relocating over there. I do not really care about this Arta with all honesty. And all we need to do, we need to make sure that the Stunner Emil is going to take one for the team. As you can see, camo of this tank is very, very good. And all we need to do here, we need to keep shooting the Stunner Emil. I may get spotted by Bazotto, but it is okay. Let's try to slap Bazotto for once. That's good. If our Arta would survive, that would be absolutely amazing. And he definitely survives this. Good, good, good. And now we are winning the game. So, as you can see, the plan of all of this isn't the craziest or the hardest, or it's not like an unplayable tank by any shape or any form. It is just situational vehicle with which you are just pretty much crossing your fingers and hoping to get the team from where enemies are not the finest and they are making some silly goose mistakes. That's all you need for a full happiness in order to be successful with this mother trucker, right? At least this is how I look into all of this. This is how I look into all of this, fellas. Okay, what we are going to do now, we are going to make a pressure for Mr. Scorpion, right? I am paper, Scorpion is paper, I am loading high explosive ammunition instantly, so hopefully I can just simply beat the living crap out of this guy and my alpha damage will be substantially higher with high explosives, right? So this is exactly what I am looking for. Meanwhile, this mother trucker fired and oh my bananas, look at this saving Arta. How good of the decision that was, fellas. Saving this bloody clicker. I mean, he pretty much helped us to kind of win this game, right? This mother trucker helped us to kind of win this game. Absolutely glorious and absolutely amazing. Who could expect that saving Arta would be good? Meanwhile, Bazotto is screaming, Arta really needs to be toned down. Nah! Arta is the best thing Wargaming has ever done. Now he should ask the question, who are you and what have you done for skill, you know? This is the answer to my thinking process, right? Just to let him know that I am joking, right? Not everyone knows my sarcasm. Okay, beautiful shot. I am feeling very, very happy over there. Now another beautiful shot. Very, very good. And we finish this game. Ideal battle with ideal situation, fellas. I could not expect anything better than this. This is absolutely ideal. This is perfection, fellas. This is how this tank feels like whenever all stars are aligned and whenever we are doing the things properly, right? So we are defending, enemy team is making pressure, we are farming them. This is Ace Vanker. Definitely, yes, it is. Solid Ace, high caliber. Confederate medal, beautiful. 3.2 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage, 3 kills, just ideal type of situation, right? We just can't complain about that. And 143,000 profits, although 50,000 profits are coming from completing the mission, but still very, very good. But this is one of a kind game. I'm not going to have another game like this in this session, or will I? Okay, would you look at that? We are bottom tier in this situation. Tier 9, Tier 7 matchmaking. Ooh, this is going to be a difficult and this is going to be a hard one. Nevertheless, we are going into the middle and we will try to cause some sort of crossfire towards the enemies. Although we need to keep this in mind that if someone is playing in this position, we may not feel as great as we would love to feel, right? We would not feel that great as we would love to feel. Okay. I like it. We are in very, very, very good position and we are in very good situation over there. Luckily for us, our first warrior went to the other side, so this is exactly what we are looking for. And our mission is to punish every and each mother trucker that is going to get spotted here, right? This is straight up our mission in this situation. Once again, sniping from the back, right? We are not getting too involved into all of this. But in the same time, we are nearby for the our allies if they need to. This position is excellent to cover this side, okay? This is excellent position to cover this side, and this is exactly what we are looking for. Also, I noticed we have a lot of tank destroyers over there, fellas, but like gazillion of the tank destroyers. Madness. Second matchmaking in row like this. Very interesting. Meanwhile, what do we want to do? We want to knock the tree to that direction. That is a perfect tree knock, so I potentially can peek like this and try to punish someone sitting over there. Or alternatively, I can just simply farm here, right? It doesn't really change anything. It's okay. Can we see him? Do we have a Charfooter here? Charfooter cannot outspot us, or alternatively he isn't playing in the same position. Doesn't really matter. We are a sniper schnitzels and I need to behave like one. Relax. Take it easy. We have all time in the world of tanks. All we need to do here, we need to make sure that we are going to punish enemy forces if they are getting spotted, right? That's all we need to do for a full happiness. Charfooter, maybe. I feel like how I am becoming greedy with this tank, right? I understand that with this tank I cannot make too much of the pressure and I need to be very, very smart. How do I approach the things, right? I mean, I need to be very, very smart. Okay. How about this T25 AT? Come on. Move a bit back. Oh. How we could get more use? That is the question. And the situation which we have over there is going to be happening very often whenever you play tanks like this, fellas. Trust me, you will feel like what to do. I am too paper of I do not have any armor whatsoever, so I cannot make any pressure, and it's just simply bad situation. By the way, have you seen what happened over there? Charfooter can outspot me, so pretty much he's sitting over there. So that one shot took more than half of our hit points away. So you see what I'm talking about and what I am trying to highlight here. It is extremely difficult extremely difficult to make anything happen with the tanks like this. It is just dead hard, right? I would even say that it is to the certain level. If enemies do not make any mistakes whatsoever, it is impossible to play with this tank properly, right? And there is nothing bad to showcase stuff like this, fellas. In fact, I am happy that we had an extremely good game, or maybe not one-of-a-kind game, but overall nice game, right? When the things went to our favor, that's good, that is amazing, that's great. But in the same time, to have the games whenever we need to sweat in order to get some sort of use, it is not horrible either, just to showcase that not every game with the vehicles like this are from the fairy tale, right? That is completely fine. Meanwhile, I have a feeling that Mr. Charfooter is on the reload at this point. If he is not, I will take one for the team. But I have a feeling that he is reloading at the moment, right? And if it is the case, then we can simply farm him and get as much use as we physically and possibly can. Good, good, good. Very nice, 1.4 thousand. So far, so good. We are chilling, we are enjoying ourselves, and this is an okay situation. Okay, what are we supposed to do now? Do I want to go for this Mr. Scorpion? Oh my. That mother trucking Arta, fellas. That mother trucking Arta. How dare you, mother trucker? That was a good call by him, by the way. That was very, very good call. Good, we slapped him once, hip hip hooray. And now we need to figure out how we could get a bit more use from the Mr. Tortoise. But I don't really think we can reach this guy, and I think this side is already eliminated. Not awful game, not the worst battle I ever had, but you feel what I am saying, that I was struggling to do anything in this game, and yet still I kind of played relatively aggressively, because I could have sat somewhere in 1-2 line, right, in some kind of random bush without moving. That probably would have been significantly worse score-wise. And considering that I am a bottom tier and enemy team is melting, this score is absolutely amazing, and this score is absolutely awesome, fellas. At least this is what I want to believe. Good. Very, very, very good. So, 1.7 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage, 2 kills. We are okay. We are second by experience. We are fourth by the damage, and we got 45,000 profits. Good. Let's go for one more. And last but not least, we are playing in Erlenberg Assault, and we are playing against the tier 8, right? So +1 matchmaking. Okay. The answer is very, very simple, and it's clear what we are going to do. We are going to take the Sniper Schnitzel position, and we will simply try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. Obviously, there is other Sniper Schnitzel positions, for example, somewhere over there where you can shoot this side, where you can shoot over there, whenever you can have a pixel somewhere in the city, but I feel like this is the best call for us, and I simply feel like this is the proper play, if you know what I mean. I just simply feel like this is the proper way to play the game for us. Meanwhile, we have MTV playing in the middle of the field. There is someone nearby. He is not alone, fellas. You see, we blind shoot a T-71, and I knew exactly from what I've seen that MTV isn't alone and he has a friend. You could see that clearly that we are shooting our shell is going straight to the enemy, but it disappeared in the middle of the way. So that means he had a friend. Beautiful gun accuracy of this tank. I really need to give a credit for this vehicle. Where the gun goes, that is absolutely amazing, and that is absolutely glorious. It is truly nice. Now, what is not so nice, if enemies knows that this tank is paper, they will load high explosive. Arta will eliminate this tank many times, I can guarantee you that. And considering that Cheeto SP and this tank is the same tier, it is absolutely ridiculous, fellas. So where the tank goes, I would not say it is the best vehicle I ever played or it is the best tank, because it is just simply not the case. But, you know, if you love sniping from the back, if that's what you enjoy, and this is your gameplay, right? You want to take it easy and you want to chill. This is okay tank for that. Let's put that in this way, right? Okay. What I am trying to do here, I am trying to figure out where enemy light tanks are sitting at, okay? It is not the easiest way to do the things for us, but we are trying to do our best. And obviously I am paranoid by the Arta. Why wouldn't I be? Sure, Arta is pretty disgusting. That's okay. Now we can try to farm a bit. Beautiful. Once again, get this tank into position from where enemies cannot do anything to you. If they are making mistake, if they are getting spotted, right, you are just simply enjoying yourself while sniping and you are having the greatest time. This is the proper way to play with this vehicle. I want to believe they have some more sniper schnitzels over there. I truly want to believe that. Beautiful, very, very nice shot. I am feeling happy about this. That's okay. And yes, I am aware of enemy team not having a team. I am very, very well aware of that. Trust me, fellas. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Who never been spotted? Su 12244. This guy is sitting somewhere over there, that's for sure. Is he? Okay, he's sitting right there. It's not a big problem, it is okay. All we need to do for a full happiness, we need to get a couple of the extra shots and we are going to be okay. This game is even a better highlight than the previous game, how hard it is to play with a tank or with a triangle whenever you have no armor and whenever enemy team has no team, right? It is just straight up difficult situation and just very, very, very hard gameplay. And this is okay, fellas. What you are seeing here, you are going to have those games yourself. So there is nothing shameful about this. There is nothing bad about this. It's completely fine. And all we need to get extra shot or two, you know? But that looks a bit too optimistic if you would ask me. Oh yeah, not a chance. This is the recipe for disaster, fellas. The team... Whenever your team is so much stronger, whenever you are not a top tier, or even if I would have been a top tier, it would still be pretty complicated. So we should have like 1,600 combined in this situation. Definitely not ideal score, but that's what we have, and we need to definitely be humble, and we need to, we just simply need to accept it, if you know what I mean. So that's okay. Moment of truth. Score 1,500 damage, 100 assisting damage, nothing too crazy. And yet still we are first by the damage, which is insane to be fair with you. And we are fourth by experience. Plus on top of that, 47,000 profits. That's okay. No complaints, no regrets. So all in all, our session was 2,100 average damage, 500 assisting damage. We have won every and each game of this session. And I would say we played definitely well and we cannot complain about this, right? It was very, very good session. So what I can say about this tank? This tank is a perfect sniper schnitzel. It has a good camo, it has a very good gun, it has bad mobility, and it has bad armor. That's all there is to say about this tank. Would I recommend to take this tank for free from Wargaming side? Honestly, considering for what we have, this is the best tank for a sniper schnitzel gameplay, right? So from that side, I would highly recommend to consider this vehicle, even though it is not the best tank in the world of tanks. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.